India's budget 2026-27 is fundamentally structured around building, manufacturing, and vastly improving the movement of goods across the nation. We are going to break down this entire budget through its most critical quantitative figures, focusing on capex, major schemes, corridor development, and the automotive ecosystem. Let's immediately dive into the single most significant headline number, which is the massive commitment to public capital expenditure. The government highlights that public capex has seen an incredible journey, climbing from just 22 lakh crore back in the 2014-15 fiscal year. This figure expanded dramatically to an estimated 11.2 lakh crore in the current budget estimate for 2025-26. Now, for the coming year, FY 2026-27, the proposed capital expenditure budget is set to reach an impressive 12.2 lakh crore. This represents a direct, quantified increase of 1.0 lakh crore compared to the previous year's budget estimate. Moving on, the next critical piece is financing infrastructure projects by effectively pulling in private sector money. The government is introducing an infrastructure risk guarantee fund, signaling clear intent to offer partial credit guarantees to lenders during the risky construction phase. This measure is designed to de-risk the lending process, thereby encouraging greater participation from private institutions. The second major move involves accelerating asset monetization through the introduction of dedicated CPSE REIT structures. REITs have already proven themselves as a key instrument, and now the plan is to recycle government-owned real estate assets much faster using these dedicated fund structures. This budget quietly screams a massive push for logistics efficiency across the entire supply chain network. A major component of this is the proposal for building new dedicated freight corridors, connecting Dankuni in the east all the way to Surat in the west. Furthermore, the National Waterways Expansion Plan is ambitious, targeting the development of 20 new national waterways within the next 5 years. The very first rollout focuses on NW-5 in Odisha, specifically connecting major mineral regions like Talcher and Angul to key ports like Paradeep and Dhamra. To enforce this shift, a coastal cargo promotion scheme has been introduced with a clear modal share target. This scheme aims to more than double the combined share of inland waterways and coastal shipping from the current 6% up to 12% by the year 2047. Urban growth is strategically being pushed forward through the creation of specialized city economic regions, or SAREs. The budget quantifies support at T55,000 crore allocated per CR, distributed over a 5-year implementation period. This funding mechanism will be implemented through a challenge mode approach, combined with reform-cum, results-based financing. Therefore, for every single city economic region selected, the total planned financial envelope adds up to a substantial 25,000 crore across those 5 years. Now, we shift focus to manufacturing, which is undeniably the most number-heavy section of this budget overview. The first major push is the Biopharma SHAKTI scheme, backed by an outlay of 10,000 crore, spread over the next 5 years. This scheme is further supported by the addition of 3 brand new National Institutes of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, or NIPERs. Additionally, 7 existing NIPERs will undergo significant upgrades to enhance their overall capability and reach. A key objective is building out robust infrastructure, specifically over 1,000 accredited clinical trial sites across the country. Next is the crucial electronics components manufacturing scheme, which sees a significant proposed increase in its financial outlay. Its previous total outlay of 722,919 crore is proposed to be substantially increased to a new figure of 40,000 crore. This translates to an actual proposed injection of an additional 17,081 crore into the electronics sector. The third major manufacturing scheme targets container manufacturing, allocating 10,000 crore over the next 5 years. The overarching goal here is to cultivate a globally competitive ecosystem, specifically for container production and supply. Finally, there is a focus on reviving legacy industrial clusters across the country. The plan is to actively revive 200 of these older industrial belts through necessary infrastructure and technology upgrades. Now, let's look at the automotive sector, where there wasn't a single dedicated package announced this year. However, the auto industry stands to benefit significantly from several key upstream structural levers introduced in this budget. The massive improvements in freight corridors, waterways, and coastal cargo directly translate to lower logistics costs for all auto supply chains. Support for high-tech tool rooms strengthens domestic capital, goods manufacturing, which is vital for auto component precision. This enhancement in capital goods directly boosts the productivity and quality of domestic auto component suppliers. Furthermore, the revival of those 200 legacy industrial clusters will upgrade older manufacturing belts where many auto ancillaries are currently concentrated. Essentially, the focus is less on immediate consumer demand boosts and much more on a deep, fundamental competitiveness upgrade for the entire sector. Turning to the EV and broader energy transition space, the signals are quantified through ecosystem building efforts. A significant move is the support for rare earth permanent magnets, crucial ingredients in high-efficiency EV motors. The budget champions mineral rich states Odisha, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu to establish dedicated rare earth corridors. These corridors will support the entire value chain, from initial mining and processing, right through to advanced R&D and final manufacturing. In the battery ecosystem, support has been extended to battery energy storage systems, or BESS, not just EV packs. The customs duty exemption is now extended to capital goods required for lithium-ion cell manufacturing, specifically for these BESS applications. Scaling up storage capacity is critical as it directly aids grid stability and the integration of more renewable energy sources. This grid strengthening ultimately underpins the sustained growth required for widespread EV charging infrastructure. For industrial decarbonization, the budget allocates a significant 20,000 crore over 5 years for carbon capture utilization and storage, or CCUs. This CCU's funding spans high, emitting sectors including power generation, steel, cement production, oil refineries, and chemical plants. Moving to a direct clean mobility number, 4,000 new electric buses are planned specifically for the Purvodaya States initiative. This massive induction of e-buses directly translates to guaranteed demand for charging depots and necessary grid upgrades, particularly in eastern India. This initiative ties in perfectly with the broader corridor-led development push focused on that region of the country. So, to summarize Budget 2026-27, we can distill the key message down to 3 headline quantitative takeaways. First, the commitment to infrastructure continues robustly with the FUDI 12.2 lakh crore capex allocation, signaling sustained build-out. Second, the manufacturing mega levers are quantified across the board. FBT 40,000 crore for electronics, ET 10,000 crore for biopharma, and FICI 10,000 crore for container manufacturing. Don't forget the parallel effort to revive 200 legacy industrial clusters, injecting new life into old manufacturing zones. Third, the EV and energy transition signals are strong, marked by rare earth corridors in 4 states. 4 states, 20,000 crore for CCUs, and the commitment to 4,000 new e-buses. These numbers clearly map out a path focused on domestic production, efficient movement, and future-proofing our energy needs. If you found this detailed numerical breakdown helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives. Let us know in the comments which of these key budget numbers you believe will have the greatest impact on the economy going forward.